I wanted to find the number one cash leak in my retail store in the next 15 minutes, this is exactly what I would do. Hello, boys and girls. My name is Alvin. I am the business coach for bricks and mortar retailers. I used to run large retail pharmacies. I bought, sold, and exited five businesses in the retail space. So I know how to grow and scale retail businesses. It wasn't always like that. I started off with a single store, having no idea what to do. And along the way, I ran into a whole heap of problems in trying to scale my businesses. And so I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about finding your cash leak. Because for a lot of retailers, the problem is not that the business is dead. Because if you're watching this, your store's probably doing at least $1 million. The problem is that the business is trading, the team is working hard, you've got money actually coming into your bank account, but somehow the cash still feels tight. And when that happens, most people do what feels logical. They push for more sales. You work harder, you try and cut random costs, and you try a little bit of everything. And you know what? I did exactly the same. I mean, I went to school, I was trained to be a pharmacist, so I bought pharmacy based businesses. And many of us don't sort of even have or haven't been to business school, we don't have an MBA, so we kind of don't really know what to do on an operational level to grow the business. And so this is a very, very common thing that we try a little bit of everything. But the main thing is if we don't know where the leak actually is, and you end up fixing the wrong thing. So that's why I created the cash leak scorecard, which is just a quick 15-minute diagnostic tool that I developed for my clients who are retail store owners on how to find the cash leak in the business. Because you know that you are running out of cash, you've got a cash problem, but like where do you even start? What's the step one that you need to do? Because we all have a little bit of analysis paralysis, right? We're running our stores, we're super busy, there's people coming in, staff calling in sick, yada yada yada. But we know we need to do something, but what do we actually need to do? How do we even decide what the first step is? And so that's why I created the scorecard, right? So, like I mentioned, this is the situation that a lot of independent retailers are in. You're super busy, the shop's open, customers are coming in, revenue looks decent enough on paper, but when you look at the bank account, there's nothing in there. It still feels a little bit tight. And this is what's super, super frustrating because this is exactly what happened to me in the beginning when I was running one of my stores. I just couldn't understand what's going on because it feels like if sales were dead, at least the problem would be obvious, right? But when sales are happening and you've got, ouch, cash coming through the register, but it's not showing up in the bank account, it feels a little bit confusing. It feels heavy and it can make you question everything, like your whole existential life crisis, right? And so the easiest way to think about this is to think about your store like having a bucket, and sales are the water that's going in. But if the bucket has holes in it, pouring more water doesn't solve the problem. It just gives you more water on the floor. And this is what happens in retail all the time. In fact, not only retail, this is what happens in every business when they run into this situation. And most people say, I just need to drive more sales. But if cash is leaking through stock, cash could be leaking through margins, cash can be leaking through expenses, cash can be leaking through supply terms or poor visibility, then more sales actually creates more pressure, not less. So before trying to pour more in, it makes a lot of sense to work out where the holes are within your business. And so this is why I created the cash leak scorecard, because it's not, you know, it's not like an effort problem. Most retail owners know what they need to do, and a lot of us don't even have a sales problem, you know, more or less, but it is more of that leaky problem. And the leak can sit quietly in the business or in the store for months, and you can have strong sales but really poor margin visibility. You can be moving stock but still having cash trapped in old inventory. Just look at your back room. You can be working hard but carrying expenses that have never been challenged. Like look at those automatic subscriptions on your credit card. So the issue is not always what's coming in. in terms of revenue and income in your store. Very often the issue is what the business is quietly losing every single week without you, the retail store owner, properly seeing it. And so in this scorecard I created, there are 5 main places where cash usually leaks in a retail business. And these 5 are the ones that I used when I was running my stores to help me discover where the cash leak was. And this is the same 5 that I use with my retail clients. By the way, if you want to buy the retail cash leak scorecard, the link is in the description below. You can see it there. So when you get the retail cash link scorecard, there are 5 things that we work on. The first is inventory, because I think a lot of us intuitively know that stock that is not moving is cash that is not available. And we can physically see the dead stock that we have, whether it's in the storeroom, underneath the gondolas, a stark reminder of perhaps the wrong decisions we've made in ordering or over ordering. But inventory is one of those things that we can clearly see in our store, because that's effectively what makes up the store. The next one is margins, right? Some of us retail store owners, we understand margins, but very few of us understand that you can still sell plenty and quietly hemorrhage cash in your pricing through discounting, and you can find out that your category margins are weaker than what you think. And the third cash leak is expenses. So costs that were set once and never revisited have a habit of hanging around far longer than they should. And the fourth is supplier terms. Payment timing matters more than most retailers realize. And the fifth is visibility. If you cannot see cash, margin, and stock risk in a simple way, you end up managing by feel instead of by fact. And when you're growing a retail business, that's not what you want to do, because you end up flying blind. And this is where a lot of people get stuck. Like, something is off, but you don't know exactly where the pressure is coming from. So you end up guessing. Maybe you cut spending in the wrong area. Maybe you buy less stock where the real issue is margin. Maybe you push more sales when the real issue is old inventory tying up cash. And because you've guessed wrong, the leak continues. So this is why running your retail store when you're in a cash funk can feel so tiring. You're taking action, but the number in your bank account still does not move the way it should. So you need to figure out, where do you start? Like, this is analysis paralysis 101, in which a lot of retailers experience. It's not just retailers, every business owner gets to this point. Like, you need to do something, but where the hell do you start? Thankfully, from me running retail businesses and advising retail businesses, I can tell you this is where you need to start. So if I wanted to improve the amount of cash in my retail store, I would not try and fix everything at once. I would find the biggest leak first, because one right fix in the right place usually creates more movement and momentum than 5 random actions spread across the whole store. And that's the shift. You need to stop asking, what else can I do? But start asking, what's the biggest leak in my store right now? That question is karma, and it gives you a real place to start and gets rid of the analysis paralysis. So that's exactly why I built the Retail Cash Leak Scorecard. It's short, direct, and honest. It's like 15 questions in 5 areas of your business, and it's designed to help you see where cash is most likely leaking in your business right now. Take 15 minutes, you answer the questions based on what is actually true in the business today, not what you hope is true, and not what it used to be 6 months ago. It's like what's happening in your store right now. Then you score each area. And then once you do, your highest category shows you your primary leak, and your next highest score show you what to look at next. So instead of guessing, you get a clear priority. You get a clear diagnosis. Many of you know I was a pharmacist. You get diagnosis first, and then you get action next. So if your store is busy, but the cash feels tighter than it should, you need to start here with this scorecard. grab the retail cash leak scorecard and work through it properly. The link is in the description below. It takes about 15 minutes, and by the end of it, you will have a much clearer view of where cash is leaking in your business and what to fix first. And that is the goal here, right? Like I mentioned, we're running around like headless chooks as owners of retail stores. So much going on. So I created this scorecard so that there is no more noise, no more guessing, just clarity. Use the link below in the description and get the scorecard and find your biggest link first. There you go. If you made it this far, well done. If you can hit the subscribe button for more tips on how to grow your retail store, hit the like button so more retailers see this. I would really appreciate it. And let me know in the comment section below if you have any other tips that you use to increase the amount of cash in your store beyond the top 5 that I've listed here. Let me know. I'd love to hear. Till next time, catch you later.